Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another 5 products worth the hype video. So basically, if you've never seen any of the videos in this series, these are 5 new release products that in my opinion are actually worth the hype, worth your time and worth your money. I feel like you probably feel exactly the same, but I feel like there are new products releasing every single day and it's very hard to navigate which ones are actually worth your time and which ones really are not. So yeah, I've had a lot of really amazing feedback from you guys on this series. A lot of you are saying that it's really helping you out with making purchases of new release sort of products. So yes, if you're interested in seeing 5 new products that are totally worth the hype and worth your money, then please keep on watching. It has literally just occurred to me right now that my nail polish exactly matches my lipstick. I didn't plan that. All right, jumping into the first product, I've got this little guy here from Murad, and I'm always like, am I saying that right? Am I pronouncing that right? This is their new Blemish Control Outsmart Blemish Clarifying Treatment. Basically, this is like a gel sort of treatment formula that you apply to the skin and it helps to control acne. I'm finding this works really well. Now, one of the things that I really like about this product is it doesn't dry out the skin. If you are familiar, with acne treatments or pimple treatments or breakout treatments or whatever it is, they really are quite drying on the skin. Like quite often if you've got a patch of breakouts and then you apply treatment to it the next day or, even like subsequent days after that, you've got like a little patch of dryness, kind of like flakiness on the skin. They can be quite hardcore on the skin, if that kind of makes sense. But this here actually does not dry out the skin at all. This has got ingredients in it that will actually help to hydrate the skin. And it feels amazing when you apply it. It's like a gel-like formula. I'll show you. Hopefully you can see that there. It is a gel formula, but it's actually got like a really amazing cooling sensation. I rub this into the back of the skin. Like it's beautiful and lightweight, and it's so funny, for like a minute after you've applied it, it's got this amazing, like it honestly feels like a cooling sort of feeling on your skin. It's beautiful. It kind of smells like pepperminty kind of as well. So lightweight, absolutely no residue left on the skin. I've been wearing this underneath my makeup with no problems whatsoever. It doesn't leave like a haziness or a greasiness. It's just beautiful. It absorbs entirely. It turns to like a matte kind of a finish. Beautiful if you've got oily skin, like absolutely beautiful. Actually, I'm pretty sure it says on the back of this, yes, it helps to control oil as well. Can be used daily, morning and night, and I've introduced this. I've probably been I reckon about 4 weeks now going strong of using this, and I think it has definitely helped with my breakouts. Like I'm a shocker with breakouts. Normally for me it's hormonal related or it's food related. Like if I eat sugar, if I deep fried crap, like the next day I'm like you'll always know watching a video, like if I've got like see hear this, look at this. Went to a wedding last night. Yeah, ate a lot of wedding cake. Bang, wake up this morning, breakouts. I just think this is a really great acne sort of breakout treatment. And like I said, like if you're like me, if you struggle with some of those other treatments drying your skin out or leaving funny residues or things like that, like this is a really good option to look at. All right, next up I've actually got a skincare device, and this is a very interesting one. I've been using this for about maybe even longer. Maybe 3 months now, like quite a long time. Now this is from the brand PMD. You guys are probably already familiar with that brand because I spoke about them a couple of months ago, their microdermabrasion tool. Oh my gosh, I love that. Brandon still hates me, but it totally eradicated all the pimples he had on his back. He's gonna kill me for talking about this. It worked so good, but this is like their newest release and I've been really enjoying this. So basically this is a cleansing device on one side and it's very soft. It's kind of hard to describe how soft this is. It's nearly like a soft touch rubbery kind of feeling. One side, it's got these tiny little rubbery bristles. Now, probably on the camera, they do look quite firm. They're actually very soft. Like it's a very soft feeling texture. And basically what you do is you apply your cleanser to this and then you use this to cleanse the face. And then afterwards you can apply your serum on this side. Hopefully you can see the texture on that side. It's got like little divots in it. And then you can use this to help massage in your serums. Now this isn't like a manual thing. You actually turn this on. So I'll show you it here. It lights up with like a little red light when you turn it on. So this actually vibrates. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it here. You can probably kind of see it. Maybe you can hear it in the microphone. I don't know. Vibrates 7,000 times a minute. And what that does is it really works to break up all the debris, like the oil, the dirt, the makeup that are really deep down in your pores. So yeah, pretty much those vibrations, they sink like really deep into the skin and they get, I don't know, imagine like a pore, how am I going to describe this? I'm going to get all sciencey now. Imagine this as a pore. So normally when you cleanse your skin, and I know you guys love when I get sciencey, we do this all the time. When you cleanse, with your hands, with regular cleansers or with makeup wipes or whatever it is, you kind of only sort of skim the surface of the pore at the bottom of the pore. So right down in here, a lot of stuff can sort of remain there. That's how blackheads and, breakouts and things actually form. That's sort of how they start. But what this actually does is those little vibrations, they get like the movement and stuff and the cleansing right deep down into this lower part of the pore, and they get that gunk kind of out. This little guy, like I've always been a sucker for blackheads, mostly sort of along my jawline, a little bit through my center of my T-zone and stuff. I have not had one blackhead since I've been using this, and it feels so amazing when you use it to apply your serums. Like Brandon's caught me so many times. I'll be in the bathroom sitting there like, oh my gosh. And he's like, Nikkia, I think it's absorbed. I'm like, no, give me 5 more minutes. And basically those same pulsations, like they push like your moisturizers in deeper, your serums in deeper, your oils in deeper, and they're just a lot more effective. It also obviously stimulates blood flow, and I've spoken a lot about blood flow, with skincare, with, hair growth and things like that. Stimulating blood flow is what you want. Stimulating that is what brings those nutrients to the surface. It helps collagen production. It helps elastin production. It is so good for your skin, over your entire body, your hair, your face, everywhere, to really, really stimulate that blood flow to come into the area. I just think it's awesome. It's so easy to use. It's completely waterproof. I pretty much keep it in the shower 9 times out of 10. It tones, it lifts, it deep cleans, it feels good, it's enjoyable, it's easy to store. Like, as far as skincare devices, this gets a thumbs up from me. Now, I do still have a code with PMD. You can use the code Nikkia30. That will get you 30% off anything off the PMD website. Like I said, I love their microdermabrasion tool. I've spoken about it before. I do kind of want to do, like, I had so many requests after that video to do like a fully dedicated review on that device alone to show exactly how I use it, to sort of show more before and afters. Like, let me know if you guys still want to see that, because I'm really interested to do it. I had so many requests for that. But yeah, I like this guy, and they're a really, really good brand, like great customer service. Yeah, I'm going to keep using this. I like it. All right, next up I've got a concealer. Now, this has been an interesting journey for me. This is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. It's the newest release from Cover FX. I had so many requests initially to review this concealer. A lot of people were really interested in how I went with it. And then somehow fate aligned that I always used this concealer with the Beauty Blender foundation. I don't know, like, it just seemed to be the way that it worked. It just seemed to be the way that it happened, that every time I used this, I'd already applied that foundation. This concealer, I don't think works that well with that foundation in particular, but oh my goodness, I've used it with so many other foundations now, and I am obsessed with this stuff. It's got a really interesting little applicator on it. It's like a little ball. Hopefully you can see that there. It's like a little ball at the end of like the wand. It's very, very interesting. It's quite a lightweight formula. It does feel really, really lightweight on the skin, and it's more of like a medium coverage, but it is buildable. This is the kind of formula that if you wanted to go a day where you wanted to look like you're not really wearing any makeup, you can only use like a couple of dots and it will work beautifully. But it's also the kind of concealer where you can pack it on, like literally layer it on, layer upon layer, and then blend it out, and it'll be beautiful and full coverage, but at the same time not cakey or heavy. It's so lightweight on the skin, like it's really, really beautiful. I also do find that it's generally crease proof. I'm wearing it today, so I've applied it underneath both of my eyes. I've applied it through my T-zone, on my chin, a little bit on acne spots and stuff. It's like, it's so weird because I used it with the Beauty Blender foundation and I was like, I like it, but it's not my most favorite concealer in the world. Like, would I use it again? Yeah, probably, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Now that I've used it, and this was probably, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, I think. Now that I've used it with other foundations, so I'm wearing it over MAC Studio Fix Fluid, this one here. Obsessed with this still. Oh, love this foundation. But yeah, I've used it with that. I've used it with Estee Lauder Double Wear. The holy grail of foundations. I've used it with NARS Sheer Glow. Like, it works beautifully with every single other foundation. It's weird with the Beauty Blender one. Like, I don't know. I just can't get it to build up coverage on that particular formula. It's so bizarre. If it's a product that you've been looking at, and if you are somebody who likes a really buildable, really, really creamy, actually, I'll show you the formula. It's super, super, super creamy. Like, it's just, honestly, it's such a beautiful formula. More of like a lightweight, medium kind of buildable formula. You don't want a concealer that you only have to put like 2 dots on and it'll completely, it's not a full coverage concealer is what I'm getting at. But if that's not what you're into, and if you're into something more lightweight, good for every day, easy to blend, easy to apply, feels smooth on the skin, doesn't crease, doesn't cake. I think you'll really, really enjoy this. All right, next up I have an interesting product that I was a little unsure of at first because I was like, I'm very loyal to products that I love and products that I have loved forever. And MAC matte lipsticks have been, not the retro matte formula, like the straight up matte formula. I love that formula. I swear by it. And so they brought out these are their Powder Kiss lipsticks. Basically, these are like a matte formula, but with like a much lighter, sort of feathery, barely there feel kind of texture on the lips. And initially I was like, oh, I feel like I'm cheating on my MAC matte lipstick formula. I don't know if I can handle this. You guys, these are ridiculously good. It's actually kind of very difficult to explain the texture and how these feel on the lips. I've got 3 colors here. I do think they come in like maybe like 20 shades or something. Oh, Shannon did ShanXO from New Zealand. She did a full swatch video of all of the shades. So perhaps head over there and have a look and like check that video out if you want to see all of the shades. I've only got 3 of them. I need to buy more. It's so bizarre. So basically it's a lipstick and it looks like it has been sprayed with a powder coat. Like it's very interesting when you look at. These also don't have the same scent as the normal MAC lipsticks. They don't have that like vanilla kind of scent. They have quite a, it's an odd sort of a scent, to be honest, but the formula of these is insane. So when you apply these, it's got a matte finish, but it doesn't, you know how sometimes a lot of matte lipsticks, like you know that you're wearing a matte lipstick, like you can feel like sort of dryness, you sort of feel heaviness, and it kind of feels like a little bit tight. You do not experience that with these at all. They are so incredibly lightweight, airy. Like you wouldn't even know that you're wearing a lipstick. Like it's the strangest feeling. It's so hard to describe. It's kind of like similar to wearing like a matte lip balm. Does that make sense? They're so lightweight on the lips. They come in beautiful colors. And they've also got this really special kind of like buildability. Buildability, is that a word? It's a word now. When you apply like one coat of it, you can get like a really sort of sheer, you know, like you can really, like if you just wanted like a light touch of color, totally achievable with these without getting like patchy and gross. But then if you continue to apply, they build up on color and coverage. These are 3 of the shades here. This nude one is Sweet No Sugar. That one's kind of hard to see on my skin tone. The middle shade is Shocking Revelation. And then that hot, vibrant pink coral kind of color is Fall in Love. They're just so lightweight. Like I know a lot of you struggle with liquid lipsticks. I know a lot of you struggle with like sort of matte formula lipsticks because you just don't like how they feel on the lips. You just don't like how they, I don't know, kind of feel like heavy and like cracky. Can we use the word cracky? I feel like we can. I've never personally experienced this kind of formula with any other lipsticks. Like to me, like this is a whole new concept. They're really, really beautiful. You can really sheer them out to create like custom colors. Like they just blend and blend and blend. They're really, like look at that. I could keep going. I could literally take this all the way down my arm if I wanted. I think that these are totally worth the hype, like really innovative new formula. Packaging is quite nice. Packaging is like a normal MAC lipstick, but it's got like that powder coat kind of finish. You know how normally MAC lipsticks are like sort of shiny? These don't have any shine to them. I just love this formula. And if you're somebody who's into matte lipsticks, but you don't like, I don't know, the feel, you don't find them comfortable, I would definitely recommend checking these out. Totally worth the money. Now I have a mess. We have a mess on our hands, don't we? And then finally, last but not least, you guys saw me use this guy in a video. I don't know if it was last week. It was a recent video. I am obsessed with this. Literally dying. So this is the Too Faced Sugar Peach Face and Eye Palette. So this is a little palette and let me tell you, oh, I wish you could smell through the camera. This smells so good. This has got this sort of sweet peach kind of scent to it. Oh, I die. I freak out when I smell this. I need to not smell it because I'll be a mess on camera. It's so good. Like the packaging for starters is stunning. Like Too Faced packaging, they are killing it. But the formulation of these, oh my gosh. Now I've been wearing this on my cheeks for certainly since I used it in that video, and I've had so many comments from people, oh, what highlighter are you wearing? Oh, what blush is that you're wearing? Like in comments on videos, in comments in real life, like in person. It is just a beautiful formula that just looks gorgeous on the skin. Now this comes with 2 blushes and 2 highlighters, but they're sort of multi-use kind of formulas. Any of these can be used on the eyes. I created a really nice sort of natural soft smoky eye using the bronze shade down here. What's this? Peach Honey. And it was so easy to use and it just looked beautiful. I'll show you close up. They're honestly just absolutely gorgeous. They're buttery, they're silky smooth, they're easy to apply, they're long lasting, and they are so pigmented. Like, look at this. Oh my god. This one here, Sugared Peach, in the pan it looks like it's got flecks of glitter in it, but when it's applied to the cheek it doesn't actually show up. This one here is Peach Pop. This is like a pink with like a duochrome sort of gold shift. Maybe sort of similar-ish to NARS Orgasm. Here are all of the shades. Hopefully they're showing up on camera because they're just absolutely beautiful and so crazy pigmented. Like, look at that. Beautiful. This is the other highlight. Oh my gosh. Too Faced, you're killing me. And then these are the blush shades. Where's the pink one? There's the pink one. This blush here you could totally use as a highlighter. They're just gorgeous. They're probably like the worst swatches ever. I feel like my lights are just really drowning it out. I just love this. Packaging, amazing. Formula, amazing. Blendability and ease of use, amazing. They smell amazing. They look beautiful on the skin. She's a 10 out of 10. Like, I think that this is totally worth your time and your money. All right, well, there you have it, guys. 5 new products that, in my opinion, are totally worth the hype. Let me know if you've got any more questions about any of these products in the comment section down below. And also, as always, let me know what products that you think, you know, that are new releases that you've tried that you think that are totally worth the hype. I clearly need to know. I need to try them myself. I'm so glad that this video series is helping you out, and, you know, product requests, if you've got them, pop them down below. I'm more than happy to review whatever you guys want to see. But yes, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I love you all so much, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!